Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Mandarin Song Challenge 2.0. I am Coach Jamie. In this challenge, we are going to learn the song called 𝗠𗂀𝘀𝗶𝗰. In week 1, I am going to split the session into 4 sections. The first section, we are going to learn about the introduction of the lyrics. And section 2 will be the introduction of Mandarin lyric diction. And section 3 is about the singing funnel, which I have already introduced you in the Learn Mandarin Song Challenge 1.0. And finally, which is the 4th section, we are going to learn about the recitation of the song 𝗠𗂀𝘀𝗶𝗰. Before we get started, make sure that you already downloaded the course resources. Join us in the private Facebook group and go to the Vowels tab. You'll be able to find all the digital resources. Now, let's jump straight into our sessions today. In section 1, you're going to learn about the introduction of the song lyrics. The song 𝗠𗂀𝘀𝗶𝗰 is made up of 2 different elements. The first part is the song and the second part is the recitation. And because of the recitation, in this challenge, we cannot get away from learning the 4 different Mandarin tunes. So what we're going to do next is, I will say it once and you will repeat after me. Let's begin. The first one, ah, ah. Second, ah, ah. Third one, ah, ah. The 4th one is an accent, ah, ah. Okay, if we do it separately, it can be quite difficult to catch because there's no contrast. So if we put the 4 tunes together, it sounds this way. Ah, 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 ah. Once more, I'll do it slower. Ah, 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 ah. Simple? I have also attached links to different resources so that you can learn deeper about the 4 different Mandarin tunes. Next, we are going to continue with the introduction of the Mandarin lyric diction. The first thing we are going to do is to recap about the different vowels that we will learn in the song 𝗠𗂀𝘀𝗶𝗰. Secondly, we are going to recap about diphthongs, which I also explained in Learn Mandarin Song Challenge 1.0. Please go to the link and check that video out. And thirdly, we are going to learn this special word, yin. There are 5 basic Chinese vowels, which are a, 𝗚, 𝗚, 𝗚. Can you repeat after me? A, 𝗚, 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 𝗚. Okay, so I want to explain to you about the E, sometimes also pronounced as 𝒚. Okay, now let's recap about what is diphthongs. The definition of diphthong is a sound formed by the combination of 2 vowels in a single syllable, in which the sound begins as one vowel and moves towards another. So the first word of 𝗠𗂀𝘀𝗀𝗋 is hua. The spelling is H-U-A. The pronunciation of U is U, and the pronunciation of A is A. So it's going to sound like ua. If we add the consonant H, it is going to sound like hua. Now let's take another example. As H-U-I, we have U and I. Can you guess how it is being pronounced? The vowel U read as U. The vowel I, read as E. When we combine them together, it becomes Uyi, Uyi. And we have this consonant SH. It sounds like sh. When we combine them together, it is shui. And now when we add in the tune, it is read as shui. Here's a gentle reminder. Sometimes what we'll see in the spelling is just a guidance. It is not exactly how it pronounced. For example, the word shui. If we follow the spelling exactly, it is going to sound like shuyi, shuyi. But in our daily conversation, it is shui, shui. It's a little bit of more opening of the vowel. Again, please check back this episode. You're going to learn about what I'm talking here. In section 3, we are going to learn this special word, yin. Why this special is because the original version of 𝗠�𝘀𝗶𝗰, which is sung by Bai Guang, she sang this word as rong. Now, I want to talk a bit about the history of Pinyin. Hanyu Pinyin is a modern tool that guides people how to pronounce the Chinese character in Mandarin. So before the Chinese character is standardized by Pinyin, we can still hear slangs in the pronunciation before that happened, before the standardization happened. So here's a quick story that I want to share with you when I was doing some research about the song 𝗠�𝘀𝗶𝗰. Initially, I saw an article about Bai Guang, who was the original singer of the song 𝗠�𝘀𝗀𝗶, sang the wrong word for yin. And then when I do further research, I realized that someone actually wrote an article saying that in that era, Bai Guang is not the only singers who sang this word as rong. And then I started to look for their recordings on YouTube, and it was a surprise to me that the other two singers also sang the word yin as rong. The reason that I'm telling you this is because in the Learn Mandarin Song 2.0, I am not going to recreate the art of singing of Bai Guang. Unlike the first time I was doing this challenge, I was recreating how Yoshiko Yamaguchi sang 夜来香. So please note that.